Hey YouTube, this is Rescue Amusement Park Fan 62. Here is what my Halloween takes every year. Now, I'm gonna try to go over this as fast as I can. Typically, about after Labor Day, uh, probably within the first week or so, I will typically put up Halloween string lights. So I'll put string lights typically in the side windows, over the front door, and then in the past on the side porch. So, and then typically about a week and a half after that or so, I will do the side porch windows. And typically by the time you add in the electrical, putting the pumpkins in place, making sure they're the right height, you're looking at around 2 days um, to get those set up and plugged in. Okay. Then typically after that, you will have the other pumpkins. Those will come down. Now, depending on certain circumstances, how I feel, um, stuff like that, I will bring down so many boxes. It varies by year. This year I brought down 8. Um, so once those are down, typically within a day or so after, I will start putting those out. There's certain ones I always put out, and then there's others I will move around as maybe I don't want it in that spot or whatever. So once that once that's in place and lit up, I go to the backyard. So typically for that, I will do the inflatables in the cemetery. Now, luckily for the cemetery, from now on, I have sticks in the back of my tombstones, which I did last summer. So putting those in the ground are going to be a lot easier to do from now on, just because it's a stick instead of trying to find bricks. Now, once all the tombstones are in place, I typically will do electrical. Now, electrical is the toughest part about it because you will have all these different elements trying to come together, and you typically will have all these different types of lights mixed in. So I have um, one long strain of lights. So it's a combination of spotlights and kaleidoscope lights. Those are starting to fail. So then I had a set of 3 red lights that would shine up, and then I would have different sort of kaleidoscope lights and spotlights and stuff like that. In fact, here's one of them now. So this one, this is blue, but it just once it's in the ground, it's basically like this, and then it will do its thing every night. It's lit up. So typically that between that and the inflatables will take about a day, day and a half at most to do. Um, so once those are done, then I start doing a lot of the small things. So you're talking about projectors, you're talking about witches and the ghost and Donna and all that. So in all, by the time from the time I start to the time I end, you are looking around 3-ish weeks to set everything up. Now the front, I forgot to mention as well. The front, you will typically you will do the front porch. So you will have the ghouls in the corner, hanging ghosts, 2 skeletons, and then a witch whirly making. Those take that takes about 15 minutes to do. From there, it's kind of like, okay, what can I do now type thing. So in all, this takes about 3 weeks or so to do. Um, and then it's just like an ongoing thing, especially with keeping lights up and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you've seen my Halloween videos, what you think. Do you have any suggestions for changes and stuff like that?